find the unit tangent, unit normal and binormal vectors for this curve. Okay, let me write down the formulas here. The unit tangent vector is given by a derivative of the curve divided by its magnitude. That's the unit tangent vector. And unit normal vector is just find the derivative of tangent vector, unit tangent vector, and divide by its magnitude. And finally, binormal vector is just the cross product of unit tangent vector and unit normal vector. Okay, let's find that over here. So we need to find the derivative of this curve. So RT, just find the derivative component wise. Derivative of t is 1, 2 cosine t. Derivative of cosine is negative sine, so negative 2 sine t, 2 sine t, 2 cosine t. And we need its magnitude just to find the unit tangent vector. Let's find its magnitude. Square root of 1 squared, 1 plus negative 2 sine t squared. Negative 2 squared means 4 sine squared t plus 2 cosine t squared, 4 cosine squared t. We can simplify here, which is 1 plus, we can factor 4 out, then that leaves sine squared plus cosine squared, which is 1, just 4. So 1 plus 4, 5. So this is just root 5. Okay. Now the unit tangent vector is just this vector, derivative vector, divided by its magnitude. Divide means divide each component. So this would be just 1 over root 5 comma negative 2 over root 5 sine t comma 2 over root 5 cosine t. Okay, this is done. Now to find the unit normal vector, we need to find its derivative. Let's find the derivative here. So t prime t is equal to, derivative of this constant is 0. Constant survives. Derivative of sine is cosine, so negative 2 over root 5 cosine t comma 2 over root 5, derivative of cosine is negative sine t. Now we need to find its magnitude, and when we divide this derivative tangent, unit tangent vector, by its magnitude, then we get the unit normal vector. Okay, this is unit normal vector. So magnitude of this derivative tangent is equal to square root of 0 squared, just 0. Negative square will be positive, so 2 over root 5 squared, that's 4 over 5 cosine square t, plus negative square will be positive, so 2 over root 5, that's 4 over 5 sine square t. And from these two terms we can factor inside radical sign 4 over 5, that leaves cosine square plus sine square, which is 1. And this is same as square root of 4 is 2 on the top, root 5. Now we divide this vector by its magnitude, then we get unit normal vector. Okay, then unit normal vector n t is just divide this vector by 2 over root 5. Okay, 0 divided by a number is still 0. When we divide, 2 root 5 cancels, so negative cosine t comma, when we divide, this gives negative sine t. Okay, and finally the binormal vector is just the cross product of unit tangent vector, which is here, and unit normal vector, which is here. Let's find the cross product. Okay, so the binormal vector is just the cross product of unit tangent vector and unit normal vector. So let's find the cross product ijk. This is the unit tangent vector here, t, and here is unit normal vector. For I component, we just delete row and column. We multiply this. When we multiply, that's negative, negative, positive. So 2 over root 5 sine square t minus this way, there is negative means plus 2 over root 5 cosine square t. 2 over root 5 cosine square t. Now we can factor 2 over root 5 out. That leaves sine square plus cosine square, which is 1. So 2 over root 5. For j, we delete row and column, minus this is just 1 root 5 sine t. So it becomes plus, this way is 0. And similarly, okay, I'm writing on the bottom. Now you can see clearly. Just find the cross product, and this is the final answer. Okay.